like today in the springtime. Can you, and pleasing. Okay, so let me tell you what happened to me recently. First of all, I'm a 30-year activist, a public official. I spent 30 years helping people like referring them to cluster, to West Hab, to MHA, helping them get an order to choke cause and stuff like that. And I didn't think that something like this was going to happen to me. And it happened to me recently. What happened to me was I broke my leg in like 7 places, and I was immobilized for like 10 months. I live on a 3-story walker. The first thing my landlord did the day after I fell, she called the people downstairs, and she was very angry, and she wasn't concerned about me. She said she's gonna sue me. So I did. I got an attorney, and I said I'm gonna sue her. And she retaliated and retaliated on me. Like, for example, the lights in the hallway were off, and I'm crawling to go to my doctor's appointments on my butt, in the darkness. And I called them up, and I told them, I can't reach the lights. It's really dark. They didn't care. And they found little bits and pieces. They were picking on me for little things. And what happened was I got a letter that said, you got 90 days to leave. I was advised that just pay no mind, because the landlord was iffy. So I didn't pay no mind. Months passed by. The 3 months passed by, and so I said, okay, I'm good. What happened was I got a letter saying that I had to be in court on Valentine's Day, and I said, oh my God, what's going on? And I had no heads up, no nothing, and it was legal. It was legal, and I said, oh, what am I gonna do? So I started looking for an apartment right away. And let me tell you something about finding an apartment here. You gotta pay for application every time you $25 and up for an application. You gotta have a great credit score. You gotta get a co-signer. You've got to, in my case, to ask for my landlord's New York State ID. Everything, including your firstborn. They want everything. And when I was going through that process, I said to myself, oh my God, I thought about my people in Southwest Yonkers. I said, oh, especially on Nodine Hill, where they live in a slum-like area. And I thought about them. I said, if this is difficult for me, and I've got resources, trust me, I've got resources, how is it going to be for my people? There's no way. And no wonder they're living where they're living, because they have no other alternative. They've got nowhere to go. So as I was going through that, I was empathizing more and more and more with the people. And I called, I looked for an attorney. And let me tell you something. I've been scared twice in my life. Fear of the unknown. The greatest fear of my life was when my 2 brothers were murdered, and I was waiting to see whether or not they were gonna live. I've been scared one other time, and that was with this housing insecurity. Because all I said to myself was, this is gonna be difficult. I can't, in my case, I thought I had 8 days. 3 dogs. Oh, that's another problem. They don't want you with your pets. And so I got an attorney. When the attorney called me, her name was Zara. She said, Lorraine, I'm gonna take your case. I said, what? Let me tell you something. What I felt, the sense of relief that I felt, that, oh my God, I'm gonna be okay, was amazing. And she not only guided me through everything, she went beyond that. She was my counselor, my therapist, my psychiatrist, my social worker. She was everything. She was everything. And she made sure that I was okay. She made sure that she took care of me. She went above and beyond. And in my case, everything worked out. I didn't get evicted. We went to court. Zara saved me. But if it wasn't for Zara, I would not be here right now advocating for this. Because I had to experience it myself. And I've seen other people go through it. And I've cried with other people. But when it happened to me, I said, you know what, God? This happened for a reason. It happened so I can advocate. It happened so that I can say, I feel your pain, and I'm going to support you. I'm going to support you. So I am advocating for the passing of these bills. I am moving into a new place. Everything worked out, and now it's my responsibility to make sure that others out there get the help they need and deserve through what I went through. Thank you very much.